Hello everyone, my name is Hector Doomhammer, I'm your evil Lord, and welcome back to Prison Architect Alpha 25. Or better yet, the rebuilt prison that I did for Alpha 25. In this little series of escape mode, it's gonna be escape mode, I'm just gonna cut straight to the chase. I'll be doing a couple of separate videos per prison, and I will be going back to all of the prisons that I've done for Twitch and YouTube, going over like what the basic idea was of the design, if I can remember it, because you know this prison, for instance, was built sometime in 2014. It was the very first prison that I did for Twitch, and I don't remember a lot about it, about why I did certain things. But what I can tell you, for instance, I'll go into more detail later, is that these two were supposed to be maximum security and these were medium security. Anyway, Alpha 25, my first prison that I ever built for Twitch and YouTube. I had been playing Prison Architect in that month a little bit. It was the very first time that I got to play it myself. It was donated to me by a guy or a person on Twitch named Nirguna, or Nirguna, however you want me to pronounce this. And I was following a couple of YouTubers who were playing this for their channels, and I just really liked it. I liked the idea of running, building your own prison, managing it, and well, with the chance given that it was donated to me, I was just like, well, I have to cover this. Alpha 25 was the alpha that brought in all of the reputations that you see here. Actually, not all of them. The skilled fighter got added later, and with that also the expert fighter, which is the extreme version of it. Confidential informants were a thing all of a sudden, reputations were a thing, and prisons just became a lot more violent. So previously you could just designate prisoners to be maximum security, medium security, or minimum security, but with Alpha 25, snitches also became a thing, and thus you had the option of protective custody as well as Supermax, I believe. I don't know if I can't remember if Supermax already was a thing or that it was actually added in Alpha 25, but protective custody for the snitches, ex-law enforcement, etc. definitely was added in Alpha 25. So as my first experience, as you can see, it doesn't look as good. I will be honest. You know, my playstyle, my build style, has changed dramatically over the course of the 2 years that I've been playing this game. I'm closing in on the 666 hours, and I've been playing this a lot in my spare time because it's such an addictive game. But yeah, for instance, Alpha 25. I rebuilt the prison in this case, basically to today's standards, because previously I would actually build the perimeter wall on the paved tiles over here, on the concrete tiles, which meant that eventually this section of wall here would actually be placed one tile to the right, as well as this, but not anything within that space. This was actually touching the very left of the screen. So I've updated that. I've added some of the new rooms that have been added. For instance, the workshop that was supposed to be in this little building over there. It's now a regular shop and a chapel, whereas this still is the workshop. Still have 2 classrooms because hey, the reform through education initiative, which I still haven't managed to complete, requires 20 school desks. Yeah, reception wasn't a thing back then, shop wasn't a thing, chapel wasn't a thing, laundry and cleaning cupboard were, of course. Death row, or the execution chamber, did exist, but it wasn't implemented properly. It didn't function as the electric chair that we have come to know and love ever since Alpha 32 or 1, either or. And with that, the lawyer also did not exist. So instead of a staff or a storage room over here, I've made this a lawyer's office. I don't think I have death row inmates coming in. I don't even know if I have the opportunity for that, but oh well. Well, I have them on, but I guess that we're not going to get them. Yeah, the basic idea of this prison was that I started out with this little building for an actual prison, and that it catered to pretty much every basic need that a prisoner had for the basic detention center. Because you would have your common room, you would have your canteen, the kitchen, the shower room, a little storage over here, a small yard, and 14 cells with 3 solitary. Yes, with toilets. Back in the day I did have toilets, but I'm doing that more often now. Also, a little change that I made, because I made this in unlimited money mode, and I was curious, like, can I get out of the negative daily cash flow and negative money? And I could, by just making all of the cells dormitories. So the small cells didn't exist back then yet, and thus all the cells were 3x2, the bare minimum requirements. We have the office block over here. One change that I also made is that in the series on Twitch and YouTube, I made the center, the absolute center, just 1 tile wide, because I thought that would be symmetrical, which meant that the bottom over here was actually 2 tiles of open space instead of 1 that you have here, and this would actually still be 1 tile of open space just as it is today. So I've actually increased the middle path a bit, which means that the shower here, the kitchen here, the canteen here, the common room here, and the yard here, and this office here are all 1 tile bigger. So the offices, the 5 standard offices, your warden, which was the standard warden, the chief of police, psychologist, accountant and foreman, with a single power supply and a single water pump station. These rooms back here were supposed to be more power stations, but as you can see, having removed the second workshop from here, I have enough power throughout the entire prison to only have 1 power station running. So I actually, in the YouTube series and Twitch series, left these rooms empty, didn't even make them storages, because I'd have storages over here and over here. So I've moved the storages from there over there and added parole rooms instead of the storages. This used to be a let me think quickly. Oh yeah, infirmary, because I thought having 2 infirmaries would be more beneficial. It's not really for such a small prison. And this used to be a staff room. Now as you can see, I've got the mail room here and I've got a library over here. Okay, probably something happened. Also I added some toilets in the yard. I don't think I did custom flooring back in the days, but I've done that this time because hey, I like custom flooring. But the basic idea was that this building and that building, which is a mirror copy, would have the maximum security prisoners. I think that I originally said that this one was going to be the minimum security prisoners and that the maximum security. But hey, you get more money from maximum securities. So I decided eventually to have 2 maximum security prisons and 1 nice big medium security prison. You've got your kennel and armory over here with the security room. I may or may not have added a single CCTV monitor extra and door control system and phone tap. We have a single visitation area, very small, with the 3 required visitor tables for the grant. And the visitor booth did not exist yet, so that's why. The holding cell, slightly higher there. We've got the laundry here. We've got a staff room here. Cleaning cupboard there. And we've got the morgue and the execution chamber. That back then didn't work. Pretty much everything is self-explanatory. in the updated build I also added some sniper towers, just 4 of them, and the 2 forestries over here in the front were just to fill up some space. Right, in the movie description I'm going to leave a link to where you can download this Prison on the Steam Workshop, as well as a link to the playlist, and I will be adding both escape attempts, so including this video and the fun escape attempt, to that series as well. So, I think it is time to have a gander at escape mode. I am not too familiar with escape mode, so let's read this. Step 1, reputation. Your reputation means everything here. Boost your reputation by starting fights. Hurting people will really get you noticed, but breaking things is a good place to start. The more damage you cause in one fight, the better. Leave no witnesses. If a guard spots you fighting, you'll get punished for it. Unless, of course, they're no longer around. Getting knocked out looks bad. You're better off ending a fight on your own terms. Step 2, squad. And that'll be for the second escape attempt. Recruit others to join your escape attempt. We'll call them over. They'll stick with you everywhere you go. Click their names to the top left. They'll even join in fights, which can help you increase your reputation even faster. Train your squad. You'll never know when having a skilled fighter or a competitive sprinter will end up being useful. Step 3, contraband. You'll need weapons and tools. Find a room where there will be something you want. Take a look around and you'll quickly find something useful that you can steal. Watch for metal detectors and guards trying to search you. If you're found with anything, they'll grab it and throw you into solitary. Stash your equipment. You can hide your findings in your cell or the cells of others. Just remember where you left things. Step 4, tunnels, the quiet way out. Grab a digging tool and start a tunnel from the toilet in your cell. Digging is slow. Get your squad members to help you dig. Don't get spotted. A guard sees you entering or exiting a tunnel, you'll be rumbled. Good luck, you're going to need it. Alrighty. So we are Mr. Heads over here. We've got 0 reputation points. And we've got absolutely no reputation. We can actually upgrade this to the regular versions as well as the extreme. The checkered areas are off limits. I'm not allowed to enter there. So first we're gonna get processed, and I'll just speed up this process. I can just move around, do a little jig. La 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 la. Now I've got my uniform on. I can actually move around, but I can only actually run the moment that I have control of my guy. The moment that I'm in my cell. So we're getting thrown in here. Metal detector. And we hear some nibbling. And here's our dorm. So currently it's lockup time, so I can't get out. And I am actually gonna wait. Or is it sleep time? Ah, it's sleep time. So right click to stash contraband. And I can just click to sleep. Right. Unfortunately it always starts you out at... Oh. No, come on. Get me out of here. So it's shower time. I'm actually gonna join them in a regular day. So here's the shower. La 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 la. Nice shower. Oh. Already there's a nice fight going on here. Luckily I wasn't involved. It's eat time. So we'll go to the canteen really quick. Grab ourselves something, eat. La 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 la. Thank you. And in the meantime, I'm gonna walk around the canteen. to find absolutely nothing. I thought the canteen was a place for contraband. But maybe I can enter the kitchen and I see a fork. So that is how contraband is indicated. But what I need is a spoon. So switching between 1 and 2 will actually switch your contraband. I can also take a knife for a weapon. I won't do that just yet. I'm gonna look for a second spoon. There's a fork there. Yeah, we've got a pretty full canteen here. I know. Do we have a spoon already or not? That's a knife, fork. Ah, here we have a spoon. There you go. Now I've got 2 spoons. Can I get out, please? Thank you. It's yard time, so let's head over to the yard. But you can only get through over here. So yeah, just gonna go to the toilet really quick. It's work free time. Well, I don't have a job, so I'm just gonna go back to the cell. Sprint, 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 sprint. Here's the cell. Right click to stash contraband. Okay. So you right click to enter and exit the tunnel. And then left click. There we go. It's eat time. And a spoon can be used for digging. It's not the fastest way, but the big pipes, of course, will help you out greatly. And boop. Ah, fuck, I was uncovered. Now I've got a single reputation point, and I can use that to skip the punishment. Otherwise we would be sitting here for quite a while. And it's back to square one. Oh boy. Ah, it's lockup. Okay, so tomorrow, in-game at least, I'm gonna get some reputation. I'm gonna start smashing up some stuff. So let's sleep for now. Head to the showers right away. Oh. That's the canteen. Showers. And what I can do... Oh. I'm unconscious. So I've actually hit a couple of items and even a person. So I'm gonna use one reputation point to skip the punishment. And now I can put reputation points into my reputation, basically. The regular reputations will cost you 1 point, so I want to be an instigator, deadly, and strong. The extra ones, the expert ones, the extreme versions, will cost you 5 points per, I think. So let's see. The workshop was over yonder. That's where I want to be. And I am gonna look not for a hammer, but no, not for that. For that. That is a wooden pickaxe. I can guess. I think you can guess what that is used for. Also a drill, but that is electrical. That is metal. So the metal detector will pick that up, unfortunately. Anything else? No. Okay. That person is dead. So I'm gonna go back to the cell really quick, but not my own cell. I'm gonna head to solitary. Nah, I'm gonna head to this cell. Oh yeah, I forgot. I actually put guard dogs inside the thing here. So 1, Ow. Oops. I'll skip the punishment. That didn't go too well. Right. I think it's time for some more reputation. Work free time. So... And each individual item that you punch will give you a reputation point. So I'm just gonna rinse and repeat really quick. Hold shift to run. And the sprint option is really useful. Oh, 16. As you can see, in the shower you can get a lot of reputation points really fast. There you go. 25 reputation points left. So, let's become an instigator. Extremely quick, extremely strong. And now I can just put these points in here and I'll just become extremely tough as well. Instigator is something you do want, because if a fight starts, then people often join you in fights. So, there we go. 6 more reputation points. So 5. Which will be Expert Fighter. And now I'm actually moved into maximum security. And this was my cell, so they actually put me into the wrong cell. Nice one. Sleep. Right, I think that we're gonna head into the last day here. So I've spent enough time as is. Ah, fuck. Come on! Want to get more reputation points. Fine. I don't care about shower time. Yeah, you can actually just punch your way into the stuff over there, get it done. But I'm gonna try and escape properly this time. I've had enough of this place already. And I've got more stuff to do. So, workshop. Screw it, I'll get a drill. And a wooden pickaxe. Oh! I'm sorry, I wasn't supposed to go in there. Great, now I've lost all of that. Now let me guess, the Devil Risen contacts me on Steam? Of course! He always does that. Always when I'm recording. So, eat. Yeah, the best thing about being a prisoner in Prison Architect is you don't ever have to eat. You don't ever have to shower or poop. Or whatnot. Ah, here it is. And there's the drill. I'll grab that too. And by pressing the button again, so if I press 1, for instance, the pickaxe comes out, and if I press 1 again, it's hidden, so that if I start a fight, I won't be in trouble. There we go. Get that, get that, get that. Ah, come on. Really? Fine. Wooden pickaxe it is then. Told you that the drill is made of metal and thus will be picked up. Here's one. Steel shift. fine. There we go. Yeah. Now, I know that I am really close to the edge of the map, so that's exactly what I will be doing. And I made it! I'm out of the prison! I did kill 2 people! But next video will be the start of the alternative escape, where I'm gonna make a gang, make a posse, and try and create as much chaos as possible. And I might actually split that over into separate videos. But anyway, this has been the first video of escape modes. I'll be going over all of the prisons that I've made for YouTube and Twitch, including the campaign mission 5. Unfortunately, I was not able to save the original design because the map is actually slightly larger than a regular small map, but I'll go over that in more detail once I get to that prison. But next time we're gonna go back to the escape mode of this prison and create some real chaos. My name is Hector Doomhammer. I'm your evil overlord. I thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.